about the stories, the ideas, the discoveries, the travels, the inspiration for her pieces. I've never seen a more gorgeous item than the Brescia train case. Making its debut, it is brand new. We do have it for you on sale and on FlexPay, and all Patricia Nash bags are on free shipping and handling. So Donna is holding the brand new print called Greek Map, all leather trimmed, beautiful leather. We'll go through all of the colorways here with the designer herself, Patricia Nash, joining us. And I want to wish you again a Happy New Year. It's so good that you spent time with us this week.
Thank you, thank you. It was really fun coming in yesterday on the first day of the year and sharing it, because we have so much sisterhood here at HSN. We have women, and I appreciate you all so much that tune in and are all part of our lives.
Yeah, and we get to be a part of Patricia's life too, which I love. Okay, let's start and go through the prints and give us a little bit of some inspo on these prints if they haven't heard about them yet.
This is the doorways to Italy. We talked about that. This design came from just an idea in my head when I realized I had so many pictures of doors that I had taken in my travels in Italy and other parts of the world, but mostly in Italy, that I thought, what if we could create a print with that? So we did, and it came out so beautifully, so earthy, so rich. I love that. So this is the doorways to Italy. Then the next one is just as passionate about it, because I acquired some years ago a Parisian newspaper, a vintage newspaper. So you can just imagine what that looked like. And then I thought, well, what if I made it a little bit more feminine and added some flowers to it? Like you said earlier, some of those like the dried flowers, and laid them across this and made it so they were really translucent so you could still read the print underneath it. So this is the Parisian floral newspaper. Then this is a print that we had introduced a couple years ago, the Marigold Harvest. And it was so wildly popular that I thought we would bring it back for this particular silhouette with the cinnamon trim on it. It's just, it's just amazing.
It caught my eye immediately.
Yeah, you said it like, wow, what is that? And then here is that first print that I ever did, the spring multi-print. This was that gift from that amazing artist I met in Santa Croce, Italy, now probably about 18 years ago. So that's spring multi with that tan trim. Then we've got what we call the Riot Rust, which is really our signature Italian map. That is the map that I acquired in that periodical shop in Milan, gosh, now 18 years ago.
And this is the most limited. We have about 6 of you that can get it in that Riot Rust.
And then the last one, which is the premiere of our new map, our new sister map. We've got a European map now, we've got Italy map, and this is a true, authentic, vintage map of Greece and the islands around Greece. So it is quite beautiful. It has a cognac distressed trim on it. It's got that Aegean Sea, the color really dark, and then gets turquoise. It's got that amber kind of, you know, sand color that you see so much on the island. And then the green parts, that's just a really beautiful kind of basil minty green. So that is that.
Okay, which one do we get to dive into?
I guess the one
finally open. I feel like it's like a treasure chest.
Yeah,
like
well,
what's on the inside?
We all know this. Even if you're very young, you probably see it in movies. We make a bigger size, which is your proper, like, larger train case, but I wanted a size that could be a handbag. So we've got one lock on it, not two, very functional. When you open it up, look at this. I love this, Valerie, this mirror on the top. It stays on there, you can snap it in, or you can take it out and look at how it just sits on the table. So you could do your makeup, you can sit like this. Isn't that amazing?
I love that.
Yeah, and then when you want to, you can just put it right back in there. It's got its great little place in there, and snap on the back. But on the inside of this, you've got this vinyl lined bottom and sides, little elastic pocket on each side. So if you wanted to use this as your cosmetic train case, you could. I know women who've sent me pictures and have things like this that are just sitting in their vanity at home, and they have all of their makeup sitting in here, and they just use it every day. Others love to do this when they go on road trips, or when they travel on a train or a bus. that type of thing, because you don't have to worry about all your liquids in there as well. So it's just a really nostalgic piece. And then it's got a clip-on strap, adjustable crossbody strap. So now all of a sudden, if you really want to use this as your handbag, you can. But how cool is that?
It is so cool. And also just for travel, like keeping those items close to you. You've got a strap,
really
you're not having to just use the handle. The handle is really, really, really nice and thick and dense. I love that it's got the feet on the bottom, so it's going to have that stability and that security. We actually put some things in this one, so I wanted to see what they've surprised me with. So in the brand new Greek map, and again, really easy to open. You just slide that little button over and then the lock completely lifts up, and then we can go inside. So we have tissues, that's a good one to have in there. We've got a little wet brush, that's great to have on the travels. You've got some foundation. Wow, it's like I packed this one myself. Nakery lip gloss. Ooh, a full body bronzer, because you know, by the time I get to the boat, I need to be tan. And then even a body brush and some lips. So I mean, it is a generous compartment. In fact, let me give you the dimensions on this one while you're placing your order. So it's going to be about 6 1/4 inches in height. It's going to be about 5 1/2 inches in depth, so front to back. And then the height on just the train case is just under 10 inches. I'm sorry, left to right, about 9 3/4 inches. You do have the handle drop, which is about 1 1/2 inches. It's just enough to wrap your grip around there. Plus you get the adjustable crossbody strap, which is included. And I love that you've got that velvety kind of faux suede lining, but then you have the vinyl lining on the bottom, so that when you are sticking things in there, if things get a little messy, you can just wipe it out and clean it out. So this is a specialty piece. This is for those of you that, you know, again, love the vintage pieces. Maybe you wouldn't dare touch the one that your grandmother left you. Under $200, FlexPay is the best way to go. It's $66.66 to get it home. Choose one of the great 5 new prints, and then that marigold one that I love as well, Marigold Harvest. But speaking of the Greek map and these prints, I wanted to remind you about our Best Buy